Ladies and gentlemen, your next bout, 3
23-year-old.
5-minute rounds in the 84 kg middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner and representing Romania, Pascu.
Habar n-aveau ce vorbeau, ne-au subestimat. Sperau să fim roboți ușor de programat. Să stăm cu turma, rezele am arătat. Degetele mijlocii, cum ne-a învățat tupac. Uită-te acum la noi, cum se învăță roata. Fanii mafia mai mulți decât armata. Conducătorii să ia clar amenințare, că acum majoritatea avem vârstă de votare. O clipă oblișoară, fără supărare. N-am nicio întrebare, știu că grupa cea mai tare. Românie, fă gălăgie, n-o să mai vezi morale, o așa biografie. De pe stradă, în 2 decade, știm cine ne susține de la rău până la bine. Și doar pentru că n-am dat niciodată înapoi, trompetele să cânte pentru noi.
Să cânte pe strada mea, să cânte pe strada mea, să cânte trompetele, să acopere liniștea, să cânte la sfințit, să cânte la răsărit, să cânte trompetele, să arate că am reușit.
Cum se mișcă totul, ce tiritorul, unde am ajuns, de unde nu se vede viitorul. Să fiu aici acum să pot să zic, trompetele să cânte, că n-am avut nimic. Ca ochii Balboa, sus pe platformă, cu pumnii ridicați, în mare formă. Câte un joker, insistă un joker, eu plec înainte.
Pascu now into the cage. Big win at Abu Dhabi Warriors 3. He's back. KO power, physically strong. He did show a little stamina issue last time. We'll see if he's corrected that.
And now his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Greece, Michailidis.
Big ups to the Greek fans out there. MMA's on the rise. Heard you guys are coming up strong. I'm playing Greece. It's a good deal. Man.
To the rescue! Listen, let's go. Yo, I hear the people about the problem. Let's speak on the solution. The first step, spread love, stop the confusion. Life is such a beautiful dream, we all envision. Pause, look and listen and build with intuition. Everything when you listen to the cycle, pay attention, fight on the take that inside out.
Andres Michailidis, much more experience than his record would show. Very well-rounded fighter, crazy kicks, unorthodox striking. One of the few fighters we have here at Abu Dhabi that could potentially match Pascu in physical strength and aggression.
And now 3 5-minute rounds in the middleweight division. Introducing first the fighter on my right, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 175 centimeters tall, weighing in at 84 kilos. His record, 14 wins, 5 defeats. Fighting for Romania, Pascu. And now his opponent, standing across the ring and fighting out of the red corner. He stands 182 centimeters tall, weighing in at 84 kilos. His record, 6 wins, 2 defeats. Fighting for Greece, Andreas the Spartan Michailidis. Your referee, Dmitry Sazonov.
Yourself all time. Come on, stop, you stop. Touch your gloves, and good luck. You ready?
Well, Ken, you heard the crowd.
Fight!
For Pascu, they love him around here. He has some Romanian fans in attendance. And they remember from Abu Dhabi Warriors 3, the dominating performance he had.
Absolutely, very strong fighter, as you can see. Already trying to oppose his will, walk down, looking for a big shot.
That being said, Michailidis, a big, imposing individual, obviously has the height advantage and the reach advantage, but right now he is staying up against those ropes, and it seems like he's just waiting for Pascu.
I'm not sure if that was a takedown attempt or a missed shot, but
I don't know what's happening right now.
Appears to be effective.
But Pascu using his strength, Michailidis. Pascu, a very dominating force coming out of Eastern Europe and Romania, known for their kickboxers. Now their MMA fighters are really starting to hit the scene, and Pascu's right there at the front.
Michailidis is circling away from the power, though. Pascu's a southpaw, and he was effectively circling away from the big left, straight left.
Michailidis with the takedown attempt, could not quite finish that takedown. Reminds me so much of a guy like Catalin Morashanu, small in stature, kickboxer, but he can close distance very quickly. That's Pascu.
Pascu's to be careful here because Michailidis is very deceptive. He's got some very effective in and out spinning kicks.
There's a nice knee by Michailidis. Staying very much on his toes is Andreas Michailidis, the Spartan. Of course, the fans here just waiting for an explosion, waiting for fireworks out of these two big middleweights. Already seen a couple of nice finishes tonight. Well, that one just missed.
Even the strikes that miss seem very scary.
Yeah.
These are two big middleweights by anybody's standards.
Still to come, our big main event. And when I say big, I mean it. Paul Buentello, Eric Prindle, that is in your main event, heavyweight action.
And you know, Cyrus, we did a 285 catch weight for that fight. These are two big boys.
Yeah, Prindle came in very heavy. He's a big man. And here we go, a nice exchange. Michailidis with a bit of a taunt there, saying bring it to Pascu. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Oh, and he connects with the big head kick. Not full on, but he did catch some of the chin of Pascu. Michailidis really showing us something here in round number 1. A lot of people thought it was going to be all Pascu in this fight, but he's holding his own and striking with the big Romanian.
You know, Michailidis is a well-rounded fighter. He only has 8 professional fights, but he fights like he's had much more.
Setting up a nice spinning kick to the body is Michailidis. Abu Dhabi Warriors number 4 here from the iPick Arena. Cyrus V's Ken Pavia on the call. Another kick to the body. Beating up on the body is Michailidis.
Again, the general theme tonight seems to be torrid pace. These guys have really pushed the action. This is not going to be a 3-round fight.
Most definitely not, of course. Pascu has been fighting so much in the UK over the years. Michailidis has had a few stints with King of the Cage. He's been around. There's another kick to the body. Once again, you can start to see that bruise building on Pascu's midsection. And although it may not slow him down yet, those can add up and really take a fighter out of his game. Once again, You know, it's a rare thing. Just missed on a big left hook, did Pascu. Michailidis answers right back. You don't see enough body shots in MMA. So many guys don't even look for it. But you're definitely seeing that out of Michailidis with the punches and the kicks.
And you know, we saw that last fight with Pulvikov. Lands the big body shot and it actually ends the fight with a body shot.
Such an effective weapon.
The old boxing saying, with the body so follows the head. And Michailidis has been very effective going to the body.
No, Pascu has not had an answer to those body shots yet. And Michailidis now looking for the takedown and completes it. Beautiful takedown by Andreas Michailidis. The Spartan doing some serious work here in round number 1, and you said it, deceptive. As a man who follows this very closely with the international fighters, I know he's one of the fighters that you've seen over the years, and how about it? Looking fantastic here in round number 1 against the favorite, Pascu.
Really a veteran move at the end of the round to shoot for that takedown and get that takedown just to seal the victory, the round. If there was ever any doubt, that takedown was the icing on the cake, but I think he had the round in his pocket going into that takedown. Very impressive first round by Michailidis. Let's see now as the second round starts if he has that same kind of confidence and aggression, and we'll see how Pascal responds.
Great fight here. We have already seen some wars here in Abu Dhabi. The fans are loving it. We're loving it. And we hope that you're at home loving it as well. And we ask that you jump on social media and talk about it. Hashtag ADW4. Watching all of our broadcast partners, of course, online at AbuDhabiWarriors.com.
Cyrus, looking at Pascu's corner, I'm seeing him have very labored breathing. He's not really controlling his breathing. And it looks like he's starting to gas a little bit, you know, with that muscle mass. All those muscles need lactic acid, and it's very difficult. That second win sometimes comes in about 2 or 3 weeks. So, you know, we'll see how he responds after a very aggressive first round torrid pace, if he has the cardio to continue the pace the second.
And here he comes. Pascu already moving forward. It's one thing to move forward, it's another to actually connect. Is he going to be able to use that effective striking and, of course, that southpaw stance that has taken out many, many opponents in his past? Leads with that right hook. Michailidis goes for the takedown, nearly gets it, and he stunned Pascu. Pascu backing up, readjusting that mouthpiece. How is he hurt?
You know, he caught
He's
him on the break.
So many shots. Taking a lot of damage. Is he on Pascu? Another knee. Michailidis with punishing knees. Drags him to the ground. His head hits the canvas, Ken. He's in a lot of trouble right now. Michailidis is in the driver's seat.
He really is. Both these fighters are wet right now, which makes it difficult to take the back and for submissions, especially for the strikers.
He got dragged down for that takedown. His head hit the canvas pretty hard right in front of us.
You know, it might have woken him up after that barrage of knees he took, though.
That's true. They've had that adverse effect. Michailidis trying to fight through and employ some ground and pound. Not seem to be worried about the bottom game here of Pascu. Gonna be tough against that tall frame of Michailidis. And he goes into side control. Nearly into side control. Nice block by Pascu.
Very quick stoppage there by referee Dmitry Sazov.
Sazonov stands him back up, and we're going to bring it back to the feet. Fans have no issue with that, but remember, they love their Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu down here, so they appreciate a good ground game here in Abu Dhabi as well.
Now we're seeing Michailidis with the open mouth as well. Both fighters are gasping for air and trying to get that second win.
Michailidis tried so hard to finish that fight just in that last 30 seconds. It may have taken a lot out of him. Pascu continues to move forward, but we haven't seen that offense. That being said, only one shot from either one of these guys could be lights out.
And Michailidis, I think, recognizes that, goes for the single.
It's a very slow takedown attempt, and he's kind of gone about it that way since the beginning of the fight. But effective, he has been able to complete a couple of those. Now working that body once again.
Michailidis has definitely slowed his pace up, though. Not nearly as active as he was in the first round.
Michailidis has been dialed into the body this entire fight, but you're absolutely right, has slowed down considerably. As we're past the halfway point here of round number 2, these guys would potentially have to go another round here. Nice combination, shot to the body, followed up by a left hook to the head. There's the knees. He grabs the clinch. Can he do anything with it? No, he can't hold on.
It would serve Pascu well to stay out of that clinch. He's been eating a lot of knees.
Still to come, Will the Kill choke. We'll see him against Akop Stepanyan. Alexander Sarnovsky, the Tiger, back in action here against George Bettino.
And of course, the big main event.
Can't wait. I'm a big fan of a heavyweight fight. We're gonna have a good one here at the end of Abu Dhabi Warriors. But right now, these two middleweights continue to battle away with less than a minute left in round number 2. Gotta believe one flush shot ends the night of either one of these guys. Both contain so much power. We really haven't seen Michailidis go to the head a lot. He's focused in on the body. Once again. Very aggressive still is Pascu, but he just can't seem to find the location. And he's just not quite aggressive enough. It seems like he's had openings, but he doesn't quite want to pull the trigger. If you know this, I can.
It just seems like he's waiting, and Michailidis is first. Be first.
Indeed, good advice as round 2 comes to a close. And Pascu not giving us a whole lot in that round. But now you can take a look into the corner of Michailidis as he punches over that top ring rope. That was the takedown attempt that did not quite finish. And this is where we saw the stagger backwards. Big time knees.
I think it's safe to say we have a 2-round-to-1 scoring thus far, and Pascu really needs a finish. Although,
undoubtedly,
Cyrus, Pascu does have finishing power in both hands.
No, and that's just it. And you kind of beat the dead horse over and over again, but that's what they do. These guys save up that power, and he can hit you at 50% and still knock your lights out. Like I said, a lot of fans here supporting Pascu, both UAE fans and a few fans that have made this trip from Romania to support their fighter. Very, very crucial round here. Is Pascu down 2 rounds? There's a very good chance. You have to assume that, and you have to assume his corner tells him this, that it's time to get urgent, time to throw caution to the wind and look for a finish.
Well, there he had Michailidis against the ropes and didn't really take advantage of it. He had him cornered in. He's got to really let his hands go.
Trying to set it up with those leg kicks. Pascu continues to thwart the takedown. Nice sprawl, not giving up anything.
You mentioned earlier, Cyrus, it appears that Pascu is just a little gun shy when he sets. It's almost as if he's looking to defend or counter as opposed to attack. And what he needs to do right now is let his hands go.
He's gonna have to if he wants to win this fight. Now starting to let the hands go is Pascu, but he gives up position and he's gonna hit the mat. Not quite giving up the takedown, he's seated. But the strength of Pascu fights out of it. Now giving up his back. Raw power, Pascu not giving up that takedown, but Michailidis has him in the corner.
very impressive show of strength. Got his underhook, separation.
Now we are back in the middle of this Abu Dhabi Warriors ring.
Nice jab.
Crowd's starting to pick up. It's getting loud in here. Still plenty of time to operate here for Pascu.
Gotta let him go. It's gotta be first. Seems, again, tentative and gun shy.
Walking down Michailidis as well. Once again, Michailidis has been going backwards this entire fight for the most part. But Pascu not able to get his offense started, to get any sort of rhythm. Once again to the body, slowing down the big Romanian. A lot of emphasis being put on MMA in Romania. I spent a lot of time there for kickboxing, but it's really starting to turn that tide. You're seeing a lot of MMA shows pop up, a lot of fighters go in that direction.
You know, it seems like all of Eastern Europe really is taking to the sport. North America has a little bit of a head start. Brazil's got a little bit of a head start, but through Eastern Europe and Middle East now, we're seeing a surgence in the sport and truly becoming a national, international.
Yes. He had him back down there with the big left hand, but not able to continue and put together that combination. Michailidis once again backing up into the center of the ring. Under 2 minutes in round number 3. Pascu taking on Andreas Michailidis, the Spartan.
Both these fighters are war-torn here, very tired. It seems like at any moment, a solid shot could land either way for the victory. Pascu is fighting with a little more urgency in this round, but with a minute and a half to go, he really needs to let it go, let his hands go.
You gotta wonder, the corner right behind him, if he's following those instructions, they have to tell him that it's time to go. With about a minute left here, Michailidis gonna cruise to a decision victory. The Bombadero. Not quite unleashing the bombs right now. Looking for the takedown, unable to get it. Great takedown defense by Pascu. He's shown that throughout the fight. Right hand, that staggers him. Could this be trouble for Michailidis? But he recovers. He ate that one. He felt the power of Pascu. Michailidis recovers.
Regardless of the outcome of the fight, these are two fighters I'd like to see in Abu Dhabi Warriors again. Very exciting.
Absolutely.
I think it's safe to say they both are leaving it in the ring here.
Pascu with a big swing and a miss. He doesn't have much left. Both fighters out of steam. 10 seconds left. Will we see anything? A left hand connects, but it's not enough to floor the big Greek fighter. And we're going to go to the decision. You know, Ken, tough round to call on that one. Pascu, he hung in there and battled back. May have stolen that round. 1 and 2 seem like they go to Michailidis. You never want to play judge because a lot of the times you'll get burned. It just seems to happen that way. So this is still an interesting decision.
I would tend to agree with you, Cyrus. I've got it 2 rounds to 1 for Michailidis, but I wouldn't be surprised if Pascu stole the second round.
Well, the judges have rendered their decisions. You take a look at the replay here. Pascu having a very, very solid end to the round, but was it enough to clinch a victory? We'll go to the official scorecards.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. The judges see this fight 30-27, 30-27, and 29-28. Your winner by unanimous decision, Andreas the Spartan Michailidis.
No surprise there, 30-27, all 3 cards. Very entertaining fight. Michailidis obviously earned the victory. Fought a very smart fight, very veteran fight.